care of you, especially at the time we're not well. Because of the great altitude, she submit to the husband and all love the husband. We thank God for God, people like this. We thank God for their life. For them, I have to hit them because the father have to continue to push until to the limit. Though we thank God for their life. We thank God for their life. Though you want a hit today, Munamukul. Munamukul, you want a hit today? You want me to hit? You want me to hit today? Ask Mama. Or the microphone. Yeah. Munamukul, you want me to hit today? Muna, you're a pension. Those my people. We thank God. It's my age mate that you see we can play. There is my age mate, you can play the we thank God, we thank God, we thank God, we thank God. Turn with me to the book of Proverbs chapter 3. And we'll close our day. Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs chapter 3, I will read verse 5. Check, put husband. I want to see husband all the way from the Caribbean, America. Husband. Oh, good morning, husband. I was thinking now you have jumped Cecilia, but Cecilia jumped you today because she's there in the church. It's so early, yeah. So early in the morning in the Caribbean, but they don't miss the service. I know it's Cecilia who loved husband. Husband submit to Cecilia. Those my lovely families, very far. 20 hours I went to those places, 20 hours flying from here to there. Though we thank God, and still early in the morning, I think this time must be 7 or 8 in the morning. What time? To 8. To 8 in the morning. You can see, in the morning. And what time they wake up? These people wake up 4 a.m. to attend this service. It's only the way God can make. Only the way God can make. Though I don't look, old man, I don't look at the people sitting here. I look beyond the people sitting here. How many of them are following in the interactive, in the YouTube, in the Facebook? Many of them, they never meet me. In fact, 3/4 of our members, they never meet me physically. 3/4 of the members of the church, they never see me physically. But they're so committed, not to me, to the God who called me. It's so wonderful. Very wonderful. Did you see lady of yesterday? What is her name? He's still sleeping because it's still early in Dominica. Let us hear from the sister, Areta. Maybe she failed to jump the husband this morning. Oh, you failed to jump your husband this morning. In Canada. He sent me a SMS that showed that the sister is doing well. We thank God for her life. This is our evangelist, who is controlling that area. If you need anointed material, you call this lady. She's the one who's handling all the anointed material in Canada, in Europe, and all Caribbean. In fact, Philippines, the whole world. She's the one, the anointed material goes to her, and she's the one distributes the whole world. We thank God for her life. Though it's only the way God can do, and she's not an African. She's in Canada, she's a Canadian. Though it's the way God work it himself. When Bungube playing game, God will choose donkeys to come and do his work. Then Caucasian that you are playing game here, people are dying for COVID. It has gone the whole world and saved many people from COVID. Even the country my wife coming from, they don't know about the Caucasian. People are dying from COVID. In fact, I know the country my wife coming from, they don't believe. You don't force people to believe. Don't force people to believe. Me, I don't know. Me, I come from heaven. I have no country. Wherever I am is my country. If I'm in South Africa, I become South African. When I move anywhere, I become someone. I have no country. I have no country at all. When there's trouble in South Africa, I run away. Like when trouble started in Botswana, I ran away. Now I'm here in South Africa. If trouble started here, I ran away. God will take me somewhere else. I can go back to Zim. And things become better in Zim. You must be connected to the high power. Must be connected to the high power. Let's go to the last. I want to read for you Proverbs chapter 3. I start verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him. He will make your ways prosperous and your ways successful. Verse 7. Do not be wise on own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Verse 9. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with your first fruit and all your crops. Then your barns will be filled with overflowing, and your vats will bring over the new wine. Honor the Lord with all your wealth and with your first fruit of all your crops. His way has made Ngube become very poor, stealing from God. Okay, let's arrange our hand. Itumeleng, okay, no. I have another one from Botswana. Itumeleng in Botswana. Do honor God with your wealth. Is where the major problem is. When become wealth, people don't talk about God. That is, most of the people who have small money, they don't talk about God. But they don't know that for you to be established, only God. Do no one want to be poor. You know that? Huh? No one wants to stay in a small house. No one wants to drive a small car. Are you getting there? But why you think you cannot get there is not God is punishing us. Some of us, God afraid. When he make you more than rich, you forget him. And he doesn't want to lose you. Because he knows your altitude. In my language, they say, wakokoroka. What I mean, he could be boasting. In fact, even holding the car key, like the hand is going to break. People like Inyati, if they come rich, who's going to talk to them again? 125 bodyguards. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruit of your crops. I told Vanessa the first money he get. I think that time was how much money they give that time? 1,000, is it? To make a party, eh? Huh? Many years ago. He was still a young girl. I think, I don't know, 17, whatever that time. A small girl. She took all the money because she's supposed to make a part of birthday. Birthday or graduation.
It was my birthday that time.
Is it? Or is your birthday?
Yeah, that time.
Or that time your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. They give him 1,000 to celebrate birthday. He came and gave me the whole money. He said to me, Prophet, this is my mind for birthday. I don't want to celebrate birthday. I want to honor God for my birthday. I said, you don't have money. He said to me, if you don't get this money, you're a witch. You're not a good father. You must take this money because I know through this money my life is going to be established. This young lady, what he told me. Do you know she's still schooling, but is a tutor. She's still schooling, but she's training other students and get salary from the government. This one. And the salary she get, more than your salary. But she's still schooling. Now he doesn't need a small money from the mother. How much money is he getting now? That's a small girl. She came and gave me the envelope. I said, but why you give me all this money? 1,000. Do you have money? I said, he said, it's my first 1,000 I touched in my life. It's my birthday. Beautiful young woman. He said, God told me I must give you all this money. I will celebrate another time. But God told me I must give you all this money. And I looked, that was true. Many years ago, she did not look for a job. She was being chosen to be a tutor to other students. And she's not a South African. Any question? Duncan, any question? The problem is your attitude. Now, if you could eat that 1,000 that time, are you sure God could open that big doors for her? Because now you're getting thousands every month. You see, even now she's shining. She has his own boxes of, what they call it? What to do now? Because I want to be working on my wife. A beautician. I think I must give you that, what they call that massage place. You must own that place. Can you see? Still a small girl, 20. But she's a tutor. She's a tutor. The revelation. If you could eat that one, I don't need 1,000. I don't need it. But when I look how she was so confident to come and give me that money, and I asked question, you want me to give you more money? I said, no, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. I just want God to take control of my life. He said, I still need more. I still need to finish my school because she have a bachelor degree already. She's going to do now is master degree. The problem is here, getting a small fish and then detonate a small fish and eat. Everything is finished. But what she did, she wanted to attract a big fish. Indeed, she have a big fish. What to stop her to become a lecturer? Because the experience now she's getting. It's not herself can make herself, but she loves God. In fact, not only that, she started paying tithe long time ago. Every money they give it to him. I think that 80 rand, less than 100 rand,
80 rand, yeah.
80 rand,
Yeah.
That is your tithe,
Yeah.
Don't worry, now I cannot say to them how much tithe you are giving because they're big boss these days. That the man are giving you. And she's a woman. She removed 80 rand, less than 100 rand, pay a tithe. The problem is raise your child by fearing God, by committing to God. That at the end of the day now, Lydia have no burden because God have taken control of her daughter. You understand what I mean? It's not God cannot change your life. Your attitude will block your way. Like I told Botswana, they want me to go to Botswana. I have no house in Botswana. Though I cannot sleep in Botswana. And I cannot be taking my wife to Botswana to sleep in the hotel. It's abomination. I only go to Botswana when I have a house. Because my level, I cannot be staying in the hotel. It's a risk. Because the devil can create any story for me. You don't understand. Normally, if I'm sitting in the hotel, Kabil must be at the door the whole night to prevent the devil to get advantage. Because when those people are saving, they can create a story. When he come and put his food there, he because shout, hey, this man want to rape me when I have my beautiful wife. You don't understand how the devil play games. Especially women, when they love money, they can create stories and they can pay them money. Though the Spirit of the Lord say, no. You go to Botswana in the morning, you come back. Unless you have your own roof. Because there, I know, I guarantee. Honor the Lord of your wealth. I mean, the church, you have a big church. We have many rich people like Madiko in the church. To get a house, just, one word is done. You understand what I mean? Though you must protect me as I become your worker. I'm working for you. Lydia, you know I'm working for you. Since I'm working for you, you must protect me because if I go now, Johannes will be flying out. I know some of you are only staying in the marriage only because Justin is still alive. One eye be open, one eye is dead. Looking what is going to happen behind. Disaster. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you honor God with your wealth and with your first fruit? Look, I'll give you an example. A small girl like this. I don't need his money. It's me have to give you money. I don't need anything. But if I don't receive the 80 rand from her, God could not open door for her. Because my hand is blessed. Look, it's a tutor now. She have a salary. When Gube is struggling to get money, she have a permanent salary by the government. Do you understand what I'm trying to explain here? It's not God cannot change your life. It's not God cannot change your life. He can. But your attitude delaying you to reach where you're supposed to go. But as she started, like I told, these are the people I'll be telling you that are going to be in the island, because the original people like Ngube are fake. I must lose a lot of polish to polish them, that they become look like, but it's still the Fonko. Though our Christianity have a great role to play, you don't understand how I preach my gospel. That deep, I don't need anything here. Because what I know, if true I'm a God messenger, I must get salary from him. But I can still become a Moses, receiving on his behalf. But to the people who have a heart open, I give an example, small girl. I have another young man that mentioned coming. He's coming with his wife to show me the wife, but they're coming to another country. I must approve if she's the right woman or not. I think by next week I'm going to be here. This young boy is the same way like Vanessa. When they're giving him a pocket money to go to school, his way started paying his tithe. Now, when he get a first job, a first employment, he took the whole salary that they paid him, not to this country, far from this country. He sent the money to his father. He said, the father, you must bring the money to me. That is the first salary. Dr. Kombe, what happened? Are you still alive? Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. To send the money to me. Now, when you want to get married, he does not bring the wife to the father. He bring the wife to me here, not the wife to be to me here, to say yes or no. When Aisha is hiding a man under the bed, he doesn't want the prophet to know. The attitude have a great role to play. Don't worry, that's the work of the children. They have to cry to get attention from the mother. I was also crying like that. Though, who did not cry? You did not cry. Mama Diku did not cry. He was not a small boy, girl. Though, don't worry about them crying. You need attention. The attitude has made us in this position. God can use you to go further. Do you know that? God can take you, you become a vessel. If you want to bless people, it's you to. Look, TB Joshua reached Paraguay, build school in the deep village. Why did not do it on own village? It's because God told him that must go and save that school there, those children there in that deep village. The prayer of people there, God sent someone to go and save them. Nil in a prophet shall we. No one can be recognized as a prophet in his own country. It's easy if you trust God. She trusts God to take all the money they give her as a young lady to do the party. He said, let me, God, celebrate on my behalf. I don't need money. But what she did, look, her life. That painting the face, whatever, and buying hair is no longer business for Lydia, the mother. In fact, now the Lydia can getting advantage to my daughter to beautify his face. That Mr. Sam must love her more. Do you understand? 20. Now, how far is she going to be when she be 30? Do you not understand what I'm talking about? You don't understand what we're talking about. If you put yourself, your life in God, regardless how trouble, how difficult, how challenging it is. I remember when you finished the degree, one day you have to approach me, Prophet, I'm tired. I said, what a problem? Hey, I'm tired. I said, you are lying. You must finish that degree. I must go also further study. This is the work I do. Now the day I'm going to sell, I have aeroplane. Lydia become jealous, but he doesn't know how I'm working. I'm so connected to the young people than to you old people because you are fake. You only smile when you see me. But I'm not there. Look at that, Justin. Look at that. You insult me. I don't know what I've done to you. Leave me alone. You did not call me. It's God who called me. It's God who employed me. Leave me alone. Especially Congolese people insult me every day. I don't know what I've done to you. Leave me alone. I don't come from Congo. I come from heaven. Emma, tell them, okay? I'm talking to you, you are looking aside. Tell them to don't leave me alone. If you don't like my face, it's okay. It's God created me as I am. It's very important for you to know that only God can bless you tomorrow. You need to invest in Him. Regardless, you're investing in people is a waste of time. But when you invest in God, the end of the day, He will do great things for you. Because many people are talking about they want to be want to prosper. The secret for prosperity is you to invest in God. I did not tell you to give me money. I'm telling you, when God tells you what to do, do it. Not to me. How many people trust in the Lord? The question is, who do you trust? Because other people trust their husband, trust their wife, trust their business, their position, their bank account. Oh, you have wake up in the morning, are you still in bed? Good morning in Guyana. This is a lady that yesterday that was having COVID. But you can see she's shining today, this morning, all the way from Guyana in the Caribbean. You see, it's shining. He never met me physically, but by God power, yesterday the God power, those who watched yesterday interactive, you see the God power moved to Guyana from here, and she's completely healed. We thank God. We thank God for your life. We thank God, we thank God, we thank God, we thank God. It's what God cannot do. What God cannot do. I'm not talking about Ghana. Guyana is in the Caribbean. There, 20 hours to fly from here. The next to Bahamas, next to Jamaica is where they are. We thank God. Who do you trust? Duncan, who do you trust? Are you sure? Yes, you tried. If not, you could not be alive today. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. and lean not to your own understanding. Because the problem is we want to direct God what to do for you. Is God knows what the best for you. Say to your neighbor, neighbor, because they're sleeping. Say to your neighbor, neighbor, is God knows what the best for you. Is Him knows about what's going to happen this afternoon and tomorrow. You cannot predict yourself unless you become a fake prophet. We want to pray. We want to pray. In all your ways, acknowledge Him. He said, you make your ways prosperous. You make your ways successful. That shows to prosper, you only need to trust God, nothing else. Though your attitude will stop you to trust God. I say your behavior will stop you to trust God. How long you'll be waiting, going round, round, round. I said to you, not about the church, not about the name of the pastor. It's you and God only. If you do it, you see what God can do for you. We want to pray. We want to pray. I know children are hungry already. You are hungry already? Yes, I can see. Especially I praise children that feel hungry quickly. The boys, you know boys, they like eating too much. I'm a father of many boys. Many boys. We want to pray. We want to pray. We want to pray. Rise up from our feet. Rise up from our feet. Who do you trust? 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 Is where the great secret is. Those who trust in the Lord, they will never be put to shame, regardless how long it takes. I told you the weird thing that of see the Bui. She never played game. She became a small girl as she's committed herself to her God, and her God have honored her. God has honored her and get a wonderful young man, and the in-laws are wonderful people, has been my church for so many years. I've given my daughter to a wonderful family. I'm so proud, I'm so happy what God can do. Impossible God. Who do you trust? Even the people that will be fair by the hospital. The hospital knows very well that they do what they can, but beyond what they're doing, is only God can do it for them. It's only God can do it for them. No one else. No one else. We want to pray. We want to pray. We want to pray. Be good to talk to your God if through you trust Him. By the way, they must bring the old man here and the wife. Bring the old man and the wife Bring them here. Bring them here. Oh, you must take him around there. Kabli, that is my age mate, you see? My age mate. Who do trust, Bachwana? Who do trust is where the major problem is. Who do trust? You trust your business, you trust your wife, whatever, your wife. Who do trust? You see, my age mate, you begin to hold now a stick, because for 2 years that could not meet each other, the devil is taking advantage. Let them come here to me. I want you to pray for yourself, talk to your God. Oh, my friend, Mama, you are the one has beaten my friend, now is getting knee down like this now. Eh?
Honestly, we've been crying for you.
We are so happy to see you.
Eh?
We have been crying to see you.
Yes.
Even got lost when you came here.
When you coming back?
We passed there, but the old man said no.
No, not to this place. Let's go.
Oh,
Though you are so happy to see me.
Thank God that we did meet you. And
You
we
say-
are open.
It's like a
We are
dream.
not closed.
It's like a dream.
Like a dream.
Yes, we miss each other for 2 years.
Because we know all problems are solved.
You know? You know what?
All problems are solved.
As of
Are
meeting me.
gone.
As of meeting me, all problems are gone.
God.
May God,
All these, you know, we were lost because we didn't know it was like this. The old man said, no, it's not there. I said, no, but this looks like it.
yes.
And we passed
Oh,
because everything has been
has changed now.
All together.
I was not locked down, I was locked in.
Okay.
Eh.
But I
I tried
knew
the
that.
phone. No phone goes through. Honestly.
No, you must
I
give
report
them,
to
you must give him
Botswana.
that card.
I knew
No, don't worry, I'm going to give you the card
Good.
that you can phone directly.
Good. I'm very happy for that.
Okay, you must prepare also anointed water that are taking home. One for Mama, one for Daddy. I miss you too.
We've got our daughter's granddaughter.
Yes,
She's here with the little baby.
okay.
They've got problem. And yeah,
This one.
yeah. That one sitting down there.
Yes, that one.
She's got so many problems.
Oh,
Mm.
that
She brought us here.
oh,
Mm.
okay. Come,
Yeah.
come. We're calling her to come. And the daughter of the baby, come. The granddaughter, you know, the granddaughter have a child. That shows a great daughter. Look how God works.
And the great-grandson refused to come.
The grandson refused to come.
He drinks, he smokes marijuana,
Eh.
he smokes cigarettes.
He refused to come.
Yeah, he refused.
Don't worry.
Please make him come here.
No, I'm giving you the anointed water.
Mm.
You are going to give it to him.
Oh,
It's going to be fine.
good.
You are going to, you know, me and you are friends.
I know.
Though I'm going to take the power from me, I give it to you.
Good. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Mm.
Mm.
by your grace you are still alive.
By my grace.
Yes, yes.
No, by God's grace, I'm only a messenger. I'm only a messenger for God. You see, when you connected to a true prophet of God, you get life. Can you hear me?
We always miss you.
You always miss me.
Yeah, problems.
No, I'm going to fix everything. I'm going to fix. Now, who's going to take care of your wife? Now you're using